Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Tuesday, October 27th, 2015. I am your presenter, Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Now for the news in detail. A release from the Premier's ministry indicates that the Honourable Vance Amory will attend the Global Forum of the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD countries in Barbados from tomorrow Wednesday 28th to Friday 30th October. The conference will deal with issues which will impact on the international financial climate and the financial services sector of St. Kitts and Nevis. In 2000, the OECD countries published a blacklist which affected the entire international finance sector. The Nevis financial services sector and that of other countries in the Caribbean were decimated and had to engage in establishing a new regulatory framework to guide the development of the financial services industry to combat money laundering and tax evasion practices. Since that time, the OECD has continued to institute measures through the Financial Action Task Force and the Global Forum to create more stringent legislation and international standards to regulate the industry. This forum will throw up new paradigms to further guide the development and management of the international financial market. Premier Amory is expected to return to the country at the end of the conference. The Flamboyant Nursing Home yesterday, Monday, October 26th, joined the worldwide observance of International Month of Older Persons by hosting a Thanksgiving service in honor of its residents. Nurse manager Ina Sutton chaired the program, noting that yesterday's service was the first of a series of activities which will be held this week under the theme Building a Brighter Future for Our Seniors.
It is intended to firstly raise awareness about issues and challenges affecting the life and care of our residents, and secondly, to inform the residents again that their contributions to the development of the Federation are greatly appreciated.
Matron Aldris Pemberton Diaz, in her remarks, reminded of the healthcare provider's responsibility to the senior citizens and specifically the nursing home's residents.
As healthcare providers, you are important to the organization. The human resource capacity in any organization is critical to the success and the quality of care we provide. That is why we as caregivers or healthcare providers, we must reevaluate our roles and to ensure that we are giving the best care to our senior citizens. We must be reminded of some of the core values like respect, trustworthiness, honesty, commitment, dedication. We are to be compassionate and to be caring to our seniors.
Speaking on behalf of Minister of Health, the Honourable Mark Brantley, was Permanent Secretary Nicole Slack-Liburd.
The government has demonstrated its commitment to the elderly, providing basic health and social services through the development of partnerships with civil society, non-governmental organizations, the private sector, as well as families, communities, and caregivers. We will continue to work in this vein as we strive to ensure that all in our population are provided with the quality services needed. As the month of activities draws to a close, congratulate the organizers, both in the Ministry of Health and Social Services, for a job well done, and wish you continued success, not just during the month of October, but always as we make the care for the elderly in our population a top priority.
The Flamboyant Nursing Home's Thanksgiving service also saw tributes in song by the housekeeping staff and Pastor Delroy Josiah delivering the spoken word. As the week continues today, the seniors were expected to be entertained by masquerades from the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation, while tomorrow Wednesday they will be taken on an island tour. On Thursday, they will be treated to lunch on the facility's lawn, while Friday will be open day when members of the general public will be allowed to tour the facility. The seniors will also be treated to a movie on Friday night. Kamala Lee is the new Caribbean Youth Representative for Nevis. She was elected to the post during the Caribbean Regional Youth Development Conference, which took place at the University of the West Indies Regional Headquarters in Jamaica from September 30th to October 2nd. A two-member delegation from Nevis, in the persons of Coordinator of Youth Development Zanella Claxton and Lee, represented Nevis. Lee will be the board member responsible for training and development on the Caribbean Regional Youth Council.
I'm particularly pleased because I'm not only representing the young people on a local level, but as you rightfully put it, on a regional level. And I feel very heartened that we Nevisians, we were able to secure a place on such regional landscape. As CRIC, the Caribbean Regional Youth Council, we are the collective body of voices for national youth councils throughout the region. As part of my portfolio, as it said, training and development, I am responsible for providing that training and support for all of the national youth councils throughout the region, helping them to build their capacity, whatever training is needed for the executive members and by extension the youths of their respective islands. That is my responsibility.
She then gave us these details about the Caribbean Regional Youth Council, CRIC.
CRIC is made up of a 6-member executive team, and not because my portfolio is training and development, I am not limited to that. One of the things that we discussed at CRIC is that in our different islands, we are going to fly our flags as high as possible in the area of youth involvement, representation, advocacy, support, whatever it entails.
The conference dealt with various issues affecting today's youth. The theme for Caribbean Regional Youth Development Conference 2015 was Directions for Sustainable Development in the Caribbean. Still to come.
We present to you the new Student Council body for 2015-2016.
The details after this break.
Hey, you know it's your groovy so come on king, your boy Speedy, and I'm here with the Inland Revenue Department, and I love my side dish. And guess what? I also love Nevis too. And as a responsible taxpayer, your tax dollars help to build our nation. So I'm here to tell you, pay your taxes on time and be a responsible citizen. And don't get me wrong, it's a serious song. I pay my taxes. Boom!
Welcome back. The Department of Education on Friday, October 23rd, held its Mass Excellence Awards ceremony to recognize the island's students for their outstanding performance in mathematics during the 2014-2015 school year. Sylvia Foy is the mathematics coordinator in the Department of Education.
I wish to extend heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you for your outstanding achievement. Continue to inspire your classmates, your school, and most importantly, your family. I urge you to hold fast to that fierce determination which propelled you to gain knowledge and skills to help you solve all your math problems. Be stubborn when it comes to getting the correct answers and stay with it until you find the correct solution. Then smile at the end result, moments like today.
Foy also applauded SL Horsfords and Company Limited for continuing to partner with the Department of Education to support math excellence through its donation of pins and medals for the awardees. General Manager Oscar Walters congratulated the more than 200 awardees and encouraged them to wear their pins with pride.
I am proud to say that the notion of old has now changed. We are no longer hearing the cry that maths is too hard. Instead, we are seeing the success of a strong math program where children are looking forward to wearing the SL Horsford's Mathematics Excellence Award pins and medals. thus striving to be successful in attaining high grades in maths. Maths is becoming or has become enjoyable. SL Horsford embraces this initiative by Mrs. Foy and the Education Department 2 years ago. And I must say that we are very pleased with the improved results that we're seeing today.
Walters has pledged the continued support of SL Horsford and Company Limited for the Excellence Awards initiative. Principal Education Officer Palsy Wilkin noted that the success of the initiative is the result of teamwork among stakeholders.
Mrs. Foy, thanks to you for your vision for our teachers and our students in the area of mathematics. You returned to us at a time when we really needed you. We needed to get back to that focus on getting our children to understand and love mathematics. Thanks for your initiatives in this area. You worked with our teachers, and our teachers in turn worked with our students. Parents, you too, we want to thank you for being there. Thank you for being so supportive of the initiatives that we have been trying to put in place. Mr. Oscar Walters, thanks to your organization for partnering with the Department of Education to make this ceremony a reality.
The Math Excellence Awards are presented annually to students who achieve grades of 80% or higher on the test of standards. The Students United Council SUC is the new student council executive at the St. Thomas's Primary School under the leadership of Sidondre Fleming. The elections that took place on Friday, October 23rd, saw 4 parties competing and the SUC obtaining the winning total of 88 of a possible 157 votes. Teacher at the school, Sean Roy Caesar, said his hope is that the council will live up to its campaign.
Here, we present to you the new student council body for 2015-2016. We trust and hope that they will fulfill their promises. They will help to uphold our school and ensure that we at the St. Thomas's Primary School have one of the best student council body there is. We also ask you, the students, to give them respect and support as they try to help us in our endeavors at the school.
The new Student Council President, Sidondre Fleming, spoke on behalf of her executive.
We proudly stand to thank you for voting for us, the students of the Students United Council. We are proud to be the new Student Council body for 2015. We wish to thank all who voted for us. We thank you for the confidence you have placed in us. We also wish to thank all the teachers who assisted us. We promise that we will try our best to fulfill all our promises. We will start working today to get your playground for you. I would like to say congrats to the SVP, SUP, GSP parties. It was a fight well fought.
The Student Council Executive is also made up of Vice President Trevincia Parry, Secretary Rodison Jeffers, Treasurer Najee Jeffers, Public Relations Officer Astra Simon, and helpers Okesia Hutton and Shakia Pemberton. The other parties were the Students United Party, the Students Visionary Party, and the Game Shakers Party. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.